Guys, gals, non-binary pals, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video and welcome to the channel that has over 5,000 subscribers. Oh my god. Guys, that was gonna be worth it if it popped. Oh my god. There is confetti everywhere and it did not work. Guys, this is a seriously bad situation. Let me show you. Like, what is going on here? I am so disappointed. Okay, so obviously that did not go as planned, but welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. We are going to go over all of the Easter eggs in the Generation Q Season 2 teaser trailers, and I have just had so much fun with these teaser trailers, just rewatching them a worrying amount of times and just talking to you guys in the comments and direct message. It's just been so wonderful to have some new content, to see everyone again. And if this is how we're feeling after 26 seconds of teaser trailers, can you imagine how amazing it's going to be getting the show back in August? So you know what I'm gonna say. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn the notifications on, because everything is really kicking off for season 2 now, and you want to make sure that you are the first to know the news even before it's officially announced by Showtime. So make sure to turn the notifications on, and if at any point you enjoy the video, please give it a big thumbs up, as it really helps the channel out. And if you would like to comment and let me know your opinion, and also share the video if you enjoy it, because that really helps the channel grow and for us to get even more L Word fans onto the channel and chatting with us and getting their opinions as well. So make sure to stick around to the end of the video, because I'm going to talk about a little special thing at the end, and also about some upcoming competitions. One of them, you do not want to miss out on possibly winning this. It's an amazing prize, if I do say so myself. So let's get into our video today, going over all of the little hidden Easter eggs in the 2 teaser trailers for the L Word Generation Q Season 2. So I'm not going to go in any particular order, because we've got the 2 teaser trailers and obviously they're very fast and there's a lot of cutting and jumping around. So the first thing to start off with is Alice. This scene in the teaser trailer with Alice and Tom, who's played by Donald Faison, he is described as a book editor. And we were kind of unsure about what was happening. Was Alice writing a book? Was he just a person that was being introduced to being on her show? And through the teaser trailer, and actually one of the pictures that we got from the crew, it definitely is pretty confirmed that Alice is in fact writing a book that is called Don't Ask Alice. Because in the teaser trailer, she's holding a manuscript or transcript, and she's got all these little sticky notes on it that obviously Tom has given her notes for the book. And I am really interested to hear whether this has anything to do with Shane's voiceover. So in the longer teaser trailer, like 20 seconds to 26 seconds, it's not that much of a difference, but Shane says the messy parts of everybody's lives is always the most relatable. So is this some advice about Alice's book, or the other possibility is, you know, Shane talking to Bette about everything that's going on? So I definitely think that Alice is writing some sort of book about her kind of rise up in Hollywood, and it could be something to do with like, you know, the lesbian community or even like gossip and things like that. I think it'd be really cool if we got like a Dana mention and Alice kind of talking about how back like in the OG time about how there was a lot of closeted people, and they kind of tied in not only Dana but then Alice going to that Hollywood party and her kind of outing that basketball player Daryl Brewer. And then that was how Alice, you know, that's how she got the job on The Look and everything. So it really can go back to the OG, and I think that would be a really cool way to tie everything together. So I'm really looking forward to getting as much information as possible about what is in Alice's book. So the next kind of things are just very quick flashes and not too sure how many people notice them. One of them is Angie is actually shown in what looks like prom. So the lighting, she's wearing like a tux. It just looks very, very prom. And then we also see Angie at the start of the social media teaser trailer that she's running in and going, oh my God, and opening up her laptop. And I know that Angie is 16-ish in the first season, so she probably would be 17 going into season 2. It just depends how much time has passed. But the other possibility is that she possibly skipped a grade because, as we know, like she's very smart, and also she was in all those AP classes. So it's definitely feasible that she skipped a grade and she's doing, you know, all her college admission stuff at the moment. I would be surprised if Yale wasn't on the list, and maybe she's done, you know, early decision to Yale. So that'll be really interesting, but I would love to see what's going on at prom, and, you know, hopefully she's going with Geordie and everything like that. So that's definitely something that we have to look forward to. So next up is Finley, and there's two kind of unique things going on with Finley. One, we got a pretty much confirmation that way back, this is probably back like just after Christmas, we were getting behind the scenes pictures, and just in the like corners of the picture you could tell that it kind of looked like a wedding environment. And then we also saw Leo Sheng's stand-in that was obviously like in, you know, a tux, and the way that they were standing, it looked like it was at, you know, a wedding altar, and they were at this really gorgeous location. One of my lives, we went into extreme detail with all the pictures and the location and stuff like that. And I know some people were really skeptical if it was actually a wedding, but it definitely seems as though there is a wedding going down. And Finley is definitely one of the guests, because when she's wearing that like really nice lilac purple jacket, and you can see in the background like a table arrangement thing. I've really tried to zoom and enhance, but I can't quite make it out. So we obviously, as super sleuths, knew that there was a wedding, but nice confirmation. And then with Finley, we also have that scene where Finley actually has a black eye. And I know the obvious thought is Danny has absolutely decked her. But a tiny bit of me thinks that possibly there was something to do with Micah. Obviously, I don't think Micah's hit Finley in the face. But at the Outfronts, there was something interesting said by Leo Sheng. And if you haven't watched the Outfronts yet, I really suggest that you do. It's really good. Nice interview with Jacqueline Tobani, Leo Sheng, Rosanne Zayas, and Ari Mandy. And I also did a video kind of summing up what they talked about and all of the season 2 news. So I'll link it in the cards above. And Leo said that there was a scene where he was required to be like very physical. And just the kind of like motion that he made, it made it seem like it was like a fight. So, I mean, maybe there was some accidental like elbow in the eye, but there also could be something, with the group where they've got into a fight in a bar, or Micah's having to like hold Danny back from like the Finley and Sophie thing. So I think somehow Micah's going to be involved with Finley and the Black Eye, whether it be helping her or like keeping Danny away from her. So one of the questions I've seen a lot is in the scene where people are getting hot and heavy, there is someone, kind of undressing someone else. Have to be really careful what I say about on YouTube. And you can see that someone is taking a item off someone, and there's white nail varnish on the person's hand. And then later in clips, and funnily enough at the outfronts as well, Ari Mandy is wearing white nail polish. So that scene definitely seems as though it's Danny and someone else. I don't think it was Sophie, so I really wonder who Danny is getting so hot and heavy with. Okay, so on to the biggest things that we saw in the teaser trailer. The first one I'm going to talk about is Gigi and Bette, and we have 2 scenes with them in both of the teaser trailers. So the first one, the longer one, is cut as though Bette and Gigi are hooking up. Now, first of all, I'm not too sure whether they would give this all away in a teaser trailer, a 26-second teaser trailer at that. And the one thing I noticed was when you see Gigi and when you see Bette, the lighting is ever so slightly different. So that immediately like twigged me. And then also it's just the way it's cut. And then Bette, I really think the bit with Bette is Bette with Pippa, played by Vanessa Williams, because we've gotten a lot of information about Bette being obsessed and like stalking her, Vanessa Williams said at one stage. So it definitely seems as though they're having some sort of romantic entanglement. And the Gigi scene, there has been so much detective work when it comes to this Bette and Gigi scene, and I absolutely love it. I think that you guys are awesome, super sleuths. People are sending me screenshots of like mouths and like drawings and like people's profiles, and I'm here for it every single day. And I really think that Gigi is hooking up with Helena. It really looks like Helena. We know she's coming back. I can totally see Helena and Gigi, even though I would love Bette and Gigi because they're my 2 favorite characters. And I just think it would be like a great hookup thing. It would be like an absolute, crash and burn relationship because they're both like, the same type of people, but it would be a beautiful crashing and burning. And I think that when we talk about the next Gigi and Bette scene, that I think is Gigi and Bette anyway, is in the really short teaser trailer, Bette and Gigi, like it looks like they're hugging, and I think that maybe there's going to be more of a Bette and Gigi friendship. So I'm really sold on the Helena and Gigi hookup theory. Who knows, but I definitely think that would be a super cool decision for Helena coming onto the show. And of course, I'm sure Alice would have so much to say about it because Alice and Helena were like, BFF, and then Helena's hooking up with Nat's ex-wife, who Alice had a throuple with. Like, come on, this stuff writes itself. And so on to the final little Easter egg from the teaser trailer, and I mean, save the best for last. Of course, it's going to be the Bette and Tina scene. I say scene very lightly. It's like literally 2 seconds. But in those 2 seconds, we get a lot of information. So Bette, Tina, and Angie in the little 2-second scene, they are in the same clothes in a lot of the pictures that Jennifer and Laurel shared on Instagram. And there's the picture of Jennifer, Laurel, and Jordan. I'll put them up on the screen where they have the masks on, and then like I think it was a week or 10 days before, Jennifer took that picture of Laurel and Jordan, and they were in the same clothes too. They have the same necklaces on, and there's pictures earlier where Bette and Tina seem to have like the same necklace on, or there's like one of them has worn the other one, and there's a lot of, similarities going on. And then also when Tina hugs Angie, you can see that she has a ring on her wedding finger. And I mean, it's really hard to tell if it's like a wedding band, if it's, just like a jewelry that's on like all like different fingers that all match. Because I know that I'll wear rings on that finger sometimes if it's like a set or something. So it is hard to tell. It is like band-ish size. But then, it's not even a second, you see Bette's hand, and Bette also has a ring on that finger. And if you go back to when Rosie was on set, and Jennifer and Rosie were sharing those pictures where they both have masks on and they have their hands up like that, Jennifer has the same rings on in those pictures. So, I mean, I know that we know that there was block shooting, so they're shooting things really 3-episode chunks. And then if they're having an episode that's over the course of a day, or there could be 2 episodes that are over the course of a day and they're wearing the same clothes. So it's just really difficult to tell what time is in the L Word in general. So I'm just saying, it seems as though when we see those outfits, there's going to be some big Bette and Tina scenes, because even that little 2 seconds, it looks like Angie's getting into college or something like that. Like, it seems something big that Bette and Tina are both there, no one else that we see, and Tina hugging Angie, and Bette looks like a little bit like teary-eyed. And then also we see that scene with Bette, I'm saying scene, it's like a second, where Bette is going in somewhere, and it looks like the lighting is really similar to the prom scene. So I don't know, is Bette chaperoning the prom, Angie's prom? Because Bette has that look that is, there's only 2 things that Bette looks at with that look. One of them is R and the other one is Tina. So I don't know. There's definitely something going down with these outfits. There's definitely, some big thing that Bette's having when she's in this scene with like the bluish lighting. And what is going on with these wedding ring fingers? Are they just like decorative jewelry? Are they something more? We know that last season Bette was wearing her wedding ring on her necklace. I'm really interested to know if she's still doing that, because some of the scenes she has like a different necklace on, and then as I said, there was a necklace that looked like Jennifer and Laurel were wearing it. And I know at one stage in the OG, they had those matching necklaces as well. So is this a new version of the matching necklaces from the OG? We will have to wait and see. So is there anything I missed between the Easter eggs, the deep dive, the immediate reaction? There's a lot to talk about, and someone in the comments the other day said to me, like, you're gonna need like hours to go over an episode if you're talking this much about 26 seconds. So I'm just thrilled to have more content, new content, and to have the L Word back so soon. Oh, I just cannot wait to get it back, and it is less than 2 months to go. So I just couldn't be happier right now knowing that it's coming in August. So don't click out yet. There's still a little bit of news to talk about. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a big like as it really helps out the channel. And as I said at the beginning, don't forget to subscribe because there are so many people who watch these videos and don't subscribe because I can see it in my analytics. And also people that, you know, share them. I really appreciate it because I can see exactly where the source is coming from if people are sharing on certain sites and things. So thank you to all the people who do that. And also don't forget to follow me on social media and all of that good stuff. But I yesterday was talking to my good friends Brittany and Taylor from All Things to Bette podcast. If anybody came to LCon, you'll remember they both were at the first and second one. So they actually did a little interview with me, which was like really, really fun. I've never done anything like that before and I really enjoyed it. We had such a great chat. So they are releasing that episode like right now as I'm filming. So if you haven't caught it yet, it's episode 14 of All Things to Bette. It's on Apple Podcasts and all the podcasting places. So check that out and we talk about obviously Bette and Tina, the show, season 2, and my channel. So thank you so much in advance to anyone who checks that out. And also lots of competitions coming up on the channel. Today I sent out all the merchandise to the LCon 2 winners, and I will be starting next week my next merch giveaway, so look out for the details for that. And basically every week when the L Word is new, I'm going to do in the episode review. If you subscribe, like, and comment on the episode reviews, you can win a shirt every single week for the 10 episodes. And then also I'm going to do for the entire season, so for the reviews, trailer breakdowns, anything that basically is season 2 from August 6th onwards, I'm going to put all of the videos in like a big comment picker, and I am going to do a giveaway for a Jennifer Beals signed photograph. So she does them through this gallery and it's all the pictures that are in the L Word book. There's so many good ones and you can pick whatever one you want and I will get it signed for you too from Jennifer Beals. So this is a really good prize and all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment on, as I said, any of the season 2 videos from the August 6th onwards. So make sure that you get yourself an entry in for that. And as I said, for all the reviews as well, I'm going to be giving away merch and there'll be some competitions up until then. So just look out for the details as well. So as I said at the beginning, so sorry the party popper didn't work, but thank you so much to every single one of the 5,000 subscribers. It means so much to me, you guys. Like, I'm really couldn't be happier. And I have put in the call about the tattoo. So onward to 10,000. And as I said, make sure to follow me on social media and all of that good stuff because drop a lot of information there as well. And as always, make sure to stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Cannot believe this didn't go off. Unbelievable.